Selena Quintanilla was larger than life. The late Tejano artist was a Grammy Award-winning musician who broke barriers in a male-dominated genre. Not only that, her music appealed to both English and Spanish-speaking audiences. Selena was at the height of her career in the 90s, when sadly she was murdered. But still, her music resonates with so many fans, and she's become a cultural icon among the Mexican-American community. Nathan Rodriguez, a journalism professor at San Diego State University, teaches a course on Selena. He talks about the importance of Selena among the Mexican-American community.
She is, one of the very few Mexican-American international pop stars that are out there. Her story is almost like a Disney, princess story, the kind of rags to riches. She was a person, they called her, Selena del Barrio. She was with the neighborhood and she was very humble. A lot of Spanish-speaking people use the word amable to describe her. She was a person that people could relate to, and she died tragically. I mean, that in and of itself is like a novela, right? That is the story that I think gets attention. But I think more than that, Selena has become this icon for the Latinx AO community because she is someone who is able to transcend genres, transcend generations. She still, is able to exude this type of music that people still listen to today. Also, her fashion is enduring, right? I mean, just the way she is, people model their lipstick after her hoop earrings, right? She is the kind of quintessential Latina. When you look at her, you're like, this is who I want to be. And because of that, I think she has become a legend, not just in, the Latinx OA community, but just in general.
Sony Lopez Chavez, an artist in Barrio Logan, often uses images of Selena in her art. She recently completed this mural to honor Selena.
She's amazing. To me, she is a definition of an icon. She's inspired me throughout my entire life, really. So I've always wanted to paint Selena, and I was approached by a friend to paint a mural of her in North Park, and I thought, well, I would really love to paint it where I live, in Barrio Logan, where I feel like more people are gonna feel connected with it. So I thought, you know what, let me do it in 2021. I really tried to push to get it done before her birthday. Well, I grew up listening to her music, and I remember when she passed, that was the very first time that I ever saw my parents sad. So that really attracted me to this person. And as I grew up, I started to learn a little bit more about her life, and a lot of things I felt connected with, like being, Mexican-American. She was able to balance that in a very respectful and celebrating way, and I also would like to do that with my culture.
Selena was not only an artist, she was also a successful businesswoman. She ran a clothing brand and operated 2 stores in Texas. Sisters Danielle Cisneros and Lizzie Rodriguez are also from Texas and run a clothing brand here in San Diego. They're constantly inspired by Selena.
And I think for me, like that Tejana aspect, the fact that she is from Texas means a lot to me, that she was able to achieve so much, have so much influence, cross so many genres as far as modeling, acting, singing, dancing, all of that. I think to me is an inspiration that not only to any Tejana, but to any young Latina woman, that anything is possible. And everything and anything is possible with curves, with familia, with community. Like, she brought all of those aspects into it. It wasn't like she was a separate entity.
So and she did that not so easily, in the sense that she fumbled a lot, because she didn't know a lot of Spanish, which I could relate to because I don't. So it was funny because she didn't apologize for it. It was who she was, and I think that's why people loved her, because she was so relatable. She was human. She had a, I guess a quote unquote flaw, but it was something that she was always willing to improve, and she did improve over time,
She loved pizza. I love pizza. Like, who doesn't love pizza,
So how much she likes sparkles. I love sparkles.
Selena's iconic looks inspired Lady Blanca, a drag queen in San Diego, who recently began dressing up as the artist for shows.
I've been doing drag for 2 years now, and by woman. So I've always wanted to do female impersonations and delve into pretty much the world of women from an outside perspective. I've been doing drag for 2 years now, and yeah, most of my inspiration has been from my mom. Selena means having a creative mind and being able to express it through any medium, as she used to, have her own fashion creatives, her own singing, songwriting. Pretty much she was a whole artist. I really hope that we get to see more and more every year, and I hope that she gets to, inspire the upcoming generations.
At the Centro Cultural de la Raza, every year there's usually a birthday party with artists, impersonators, musicians, artists painting murals of Selena, cakes shaped as Selena to celebrate the artist. Sadly, last year those events were canceled because of COVID, but people get so creative to celebrate Selena's birthday.
I think for a lot of people like myself who are Mexican American, born in the United States, but we have roots in Mexico because our parents are from there, she's somebody who represents being Mexican American, right? She's ni de aquí ni de allá. She's not from here nor from there. She's that kind of person that's in the borderlands, that person that's in between, the person that we can use as an identity. Because when we watch Selena, right, we hear her sing in Spanish, but we also see her speak in English. We see her movie on entertainment television, but we hear her music playing in the pulgas, right, around us. So I think she's that kind of bicultural person that a lot of us can relate to.
It's been 25 years since her passing, but Selena's legacy continues to inspire many. For the San Diego Union-Tribune, I'm Andrea Lopez-Villafaña with photojournalist Alejandro Tamayo.